Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the three players that Xavi Hernandez has improved in this season ever since he did take over back in November 2021. Now that we do have the league almost over, now that we do have the second place within La Liga secured, now it is safe to talk about who did Xavi maximize the most. Like, there has been many players who have been improving. We have seen many players improve under Xavi Hernandez. So it is going to be a very interesting video. And even though I am going to be missing some of these players that many of you guys are going to be mentioning, I do think that those players, yes, have shown a lot of brilliance on the field. We know that many players have really came out and tried their best to perform in the best way possible, but I just have to cut it down to the top three because I do think that these players have done so much under Xavi Hernandez compared to what they have done under Ronald Koeman, under Ernesto Valverde. And these three players also that I am going to be naming, they did step up. Not only have they won for themselves, but they won for the team. They came out in very decisive moments. But before we go into any of this, I do have a very special announcement. And so yes, I do want to shout out our sponsor for today, and that is going to be Manscaped. Manscaped is considered as the best in men's below the waist grooming. Their products are precision engineered tools for your family jewels. Join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer that I am going to be providing for you guys. You guys are going to be receiving 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code, the BM code. I am going to be providing a link on the description box down below, and by using that code, you will be able to get this exclusive offer. Now, the reason why I have partnered with Manscaped, it is because I have been having some problems down there below the waist in terms of like trimming. Manscaped has been able to like boost my confidence. I have been able to do a better job down there. And now with this performance package that I did receive, which is the performance package 4.0, you can see here, I have the box right here. Looks really nice right here. Look at that. Manscaped, the box. I also have the weed whacker over here. It's amazing. And let me tell you, it is a game changer. So I'm going to be showing you guys exactly what I do have in this box. And so you can see that I already use these products. So they do come out with like a, this poster here. You see this great poster. It also comes out with your balls will thank you. That's the first thing you do see inside the box. And so again, I know that it looks a little messy right now, but it's because I have been using these things lately, which has helped tremendously. So you can see that I do have like some underwear. I did receive the crop reviver right here. I also did receive more ball deodorant, which is also going to be helping down there below the waist. And then again, this is like my favorite thing. I love using this, which is the weed whacker. You can use this like in the ears and the nose. I usually use it on my nose, which is why I do kind of look a little fresh right now, because I have been using this a lot. So you can see that, you know, I don't have a lot of hair around me, and especially in my nose. And so this is basically what it does look like. And you just right? Every time I finish using this, I feel like Cristiano Ronaldo, like in those ads that you do see every time he's like on his underwear. Like, I literally feel like that every time I use these products. And so I also do have here the Lawnmower 4.0. This is the most recent upgrade when it comes to the shaver. Here's a charger. This is basically what it looks like. It looks amazing. Everything is like just super well packaged. I love everything about it. And then of course, like what I did say, the clippers, different sizes. And so the new Lawnmower 4.0, it is waterproof. It also has a 400K LED spotlight in order for you to get more of a precise shave. And because this trimmer is waterproof, you can say basically goodbye to the mess on the bathroom floor. And so again, when you combine that Lawnmower 4.0 and then you combine the weed whacker, like I did show you, it really does help you in terms of looking great overall, and especially again below the waist. And keep in mind, the weed whacker, like these products, this is waterproof, and so you don't have to be worried about anything. This type of technology will be helping you in terms of like reducing the nicks, the snags, and the tugs in those delicate nose holes. Not only are you going to be thanking yourself, but your significant other is going to be thanking you. And then of course, they also provide a shirt. They also provide some underwear, which is what I'm wearing right now. So like I've said, it's a great performance package in terms of taking care of yourself. If you guys do again want to have 20% off on this whole thing, and especially with this huge bundle, you can so by using the code, the BM code, on the discount box that you will be seeing, and then you'll get the free worldwide shipping also. And so it's a great deal. You guys will love it. Again, unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. But now let's get back into the video. And the first player that we are going to be discussing, my friends, it is going to be Pedri. So of course, right, Pedri is going to be that first player that I do want to speak on. He has been the main creator, and especially even under Ronald Koeman. But what we saw when it came to Pedri under Xavi Hernandez, we saw a much more secure, a much more quicker Pedri than we have ever seen before. We look at these stats right here. We can see that when it comes to his passes to the final third, he has distributed a total of 6.02. That is in the season where Ronald Koeman was taking over. You look at the 2021-2022 season, you can see that his passes into the final third did also improve, which is a total of 8.33 per 90. And then we look at the passes to penalty area, we can see that he did have 2.6 in the previous season, and then in the current season right now, he did also have a 2.5. And so yes, it did drop down a little bit, but if you do look at the accuracy, you can see that his accuracy when it comes to the passes into the penalty area did also massively improve. And so you can just get a sense, right, that Xavi Hernandez was basically telling Pedri, look for a more direct pass, make sure that that pass does go fully through. And that allowed Barcelona to see those chances, and they really benefited off of Pedri massively improving. And so those passes again that went into the penalty area, the accuracy, right, his conversion rate massively improved. One of the players that greatly did help Pedri in terms of his accuracy and why his balls were always found, it is because one of the players that did always find Pedri's through balls, it was Aubameyang. It does say here that when Pedri and Aubameyang have played together, Barcelona have taken 25 of 27 points from 9 league matches. And now let's look at the scoring aspect of his game, because look, I understand, right, when it comes to his goals, under Xavi Hernandez, he has scored a total of 5. Under Ronald Koeman, he has scored a total of 4. So not much of a improvement, but here's the thing. Under Ronald Koeman, he has played a total of 3,365 minutes. Under Xavi Hernandez, he has only played a total of 1,804 minutes. And so his minutes has greatly reduced under Xavi Hernandez because of injuries. And the fact that he was able to beat his record from last season, even though he saw half of those minutes like he did see under Ronald Koeman, that is great to see. And one of the main reasons on why Pedri has been able to score more and become more lethal, that is because Xavi did demand that from him. Because there was a report that did surface about 6 months ago, and this is what it basically said. Xavi has seen Pedri's potential to score more goals and asked him to be more daring and be closer to the rival box. So in the end, his goals per 90 has massively improved. And who knows, right? Like, what if Pedri did receive those 3,000 minutes under Xavi Hernandez? Maybe he could have scored 10 goals, maybe 11 goals, maybe double of what he currently does have and what he will be ending with by the end of this season. Now, this player here has become so effective that I do believe that when Pedri is not on the field, Barcelona simply do drop a level, because ever since Barcelona did win against Sevilla 1-0 with that goal coming from Pedri, which was a wonderful goal, Barcelona were experiencing many bad performances. And so Pedri has been one hell of a player. He has improved his game, and that is all thanks to Xavi Hernandez. And now let's move on towards the next player, and let's talk about Dembele. Okay, so if I asked you, right, when did you think we saw the best version of Dembele? Was it the first season? Was it the second season? Was it the third season? Was it back in 2018, back in 2019? When do you believe we saw the best version of this player? And honestly, if you do not choose the 2021-2022 season and you say 2018 or 2019 season, then you're completely wrong, because the best version that we did see when it comes to this player here, it was in this current season. And it is because of one big reason. It is once again because of Xavi Hernandez. Xavi literally did say before he even took over Barcelona back in November, he did say this: for me, Dembele, he can be the best player in the world in his position. Now, when it comes to that conversation, do we believe that Dembele is the best in the world in his position at this very moment? I would say no. I think that players like Salah, Mahrez, Gnabry are all better than Dembele when it comes to the right wing position. But can Dembele reach that level in terms of scoring 20 goals, in terms of assisting 13 to 18 times in one single season? Of course he can. Dembele has shown so much commitment, so much improvement in just a short amount of time under Xavi Hernandez. Who knows what it's going to be like when he has a full preseason and a full season with Xavi, assuming that he does renew with this club. Currently, Dembele is ranked first within La Liga with a total of 13 assists. And just to give you guys more stats, right, we're going to get very data driven here. And so with those 11 assists that he has accumulated since January, right, it does say here that he has the highest number of assists in Europe's top 5 leagues in 2022. The next closest one is Lionel Messi, who has a total of 9. And this is again regarding the 2022 year. And keep in mind, imagine, right, just imagine what Dembele could have done if he did not miss those 16 matches due to injury. And then moving on towards another stat, it does say here that under Xavi's watchful eye, Dembele has registered either a goal or an assist every 125.6 minutes in all competitions. This number under Ronald Koeman was actually 168.6, and so his numbers that he has been producing, it is immense. And then we look at this chart here just to give you guys another way of showing just how much Dembele has improved. He is considered to be in number 1 when it comes to key passes per 90 minutes. Mueller is in second place. We see Neymar in 4th. We see Koeman in 6th, but Dembele is number 1. And I'm just going to show you guys here very quickly 2 examples on the key passes that Dembele likes to distribute on the pitch. You look at these type of passes and it is just immense. I can't even explain to you just how beautiful this through ball is and how he does it. You better bet that Dembele probably took a few lessons coming from Lionel Messi from last year. Like Dembele and his through balls, it is a killer. It gives Barcelona just so many opportunities to score. And now moving on towards the last player, which is going to be the third player that has improved the most under Xavi Hernandez, and that is Aubameyang. Now, when it comes to Aubameyang, he has been doubted more than ever, especially since arriving at FC Barcelona. Like, what separates Aubameyang from the players like Dembele and Pedri is that many people were saying this might not actually work out, because many people were saying, right, when it comes to Dembele, they were like, okay, this is someone that is going to grow. I believe that he is not going to have any trouble adjusting to Barcelona's game. And then when it came to Pedri, no one was saying anything. But when it came to Aubameyang, it was a very different story. Many were saying, look at what happened with Coutinho, it never worked out. Look at what happened with Griezmann. Look at what happened with Luis Suarez and how he did struggle for the first 2 months but ended up being a success. Look at what happened with Fabregas. Many were saying that Fabregas was going to immediately have some impact in that Barcelona squad a few years ago, but it took some time for him to readjust. Many were assuming that the best case scenario for Aubameyang was that he was going to need about 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 months to adjust, but we did not see that, my friends. Aubameyang immediately had that instant impact within Xavi's game, and especially since January 2022, because even though, right, he was 33 years old, even though he has not scored a single goal since October before moving to Barcelona, even though many were saying also that he had heart problems, and even though, right, lastly, right, and just imagine how many people were trying to backlash on this player, even though many were saying that he had a fallout with Arsenal, that he was not going to listen to Xavi Hernandez, Aubameyang proved everybody wrong. And it's important to me to emphasize Aubameyang's backstory, because I want us to understand just where he came from and where he is today. And that is, again, because of one man. That is because of Xavi Hernandez. Aubameyang came into Barcelona with a lot of power, with a point to prove. He has a total of 11 goals within La Liga, and he has a total of 13 goals and 1 assist in all competitions since joining Barcelona. And of course, it would have worked. Like, the way that Xavi has recruited on that month in January, it really did work. He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew that he needed a number 9 that had physicality, that had athleticism, and Aubameyang was exactly that, because you can't find that in La Liga. Well, you could find those type of number 9s in the Premier League, which is why Xavi went in to the Premier League and searched for a great number 9, someone that had the physicality, the athleticism, and that is what Aubameyang brings to Barcelona, which is why many La Liga teams have a lot of trouble trying to defend against this player. And so, look, we saw Aubameyang throughout many seasons before score about 28 to 30 goals per season with Arsenal, but the fact that Aubameyang was able to adapt that fast to a team like Barcelona, where we saw many of these legends that we know today struggle in the beginning of their careers at Barcelona, it's just, you just have to applaud what Aubameyang has done and what he could be going on into the next season. And of course, he did have help, like for example Pedri, Dembele, 2 players who were key on Aubameyang receiving those passes, those through passes, so he can find that opportunity to score. As a matter of fact, when it comes to him scoring, we can even talk about when he scored those goals. He scored many decisive goals throughout the past few months. He scored 3 goals against Valencia. He scored 1 goal against Napoli. Napoli, 1 goal against Athletic Bilbao. He scored 2 goals and provided 1 assist against Real Madrid, and so this is one hell of a signing. Xavi Hernandez knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly how to revive this man's career. Again, just for some quick updates when it comes to Aubameyang, he is a free transfer. His contract does not end until 2025. Of course, there's going to be an option for him to depart from Barcelona in the summer of 2023, but who knows what's going to happen. Nobody wants to think that far ahead. What people are enjoying right now is the now. What Aubameyang is bringing to this Barcelona squad and what he could bring going into that 2022-2023 season. And so, good job, my friend, and especially to Aubameyang. If you're watching this video, I applaud you. You have really revived your career. You made the right choice. You are under the right management, and so we support you. You have our backing. This Barcelona fan base, we completely back you, and not just Aubameyang, but also Dembele and Pedri. Thank you guys for bringing in the best that you guys can to this Barcelona squad, knowing that this squad overall was hurting and this club financially, economically, right? Everything was hurting through this season, and so I just wanted to thank these players for doing the best that they can, because they have really benefited this club, and is one of the big reasons on why Barcelona ended up in 2nd place. But that, my friends, is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.